Hello, beautiful children, adults. Hi. So this is a video that I uploaded on my other channel, but I wanted to upload it here to see if y'all would like it. But I promise I'll have fresh new videos for you that you will love. I really hope. Yeah. Smile at me. Thanks. Okay.
Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Dark Souls.
I'm Max.
Ever since Demon's Souls, I've really been pursuing making games that give players a sense of accomplishment by overcoming tremendous odds.
I was sitting comfortably in my chair after a long day of hard work, feet, legs, and back aching from the excruciating hours of labor from school to my job. I just wanted to lay back, relax, snap open a sody pop with a fresh hot Papa John's pizza and play some good-ass video games. I had just bought Dark Souls from one of the Steam sales, got it installed, added all of the necessary mods and fixes, and pressed play. Alright, so you start up the fucking game and you're met with one of the loudest starting screens I have ever heard. I create my character. Believe it or not, I chose Deprived, which is the weakest class because I read on an online forum that it was the perfect class to play for beginners, and I don't think they were trying to troll me. They were legitimately advising that it is the #1 class that will force you to learn the game. So that's what I did. And then... Okay, fuck off, you stupid ass bitch. Are you kidding me? That was bullshit. Oh my god. I spent the next 13 hours trying to play the game. I just couldn't take it anymore. I gave up. That's it. The end. I gave up. I can't play the game. So I uninstalled it and probably would have broken it if it was a physical copy. I just convinced myself that the fan base was completely autistic and didn't understand good game design, that they just like unnecessarily hard things. And then some days pass, and every once in a while I'll see Dark Souls in my library, staring at me, taunting me, threatening me, insulting me, and it would do that every time I opened up Steam. There was a growing pain inside of me that I gave up like a little bitch. I was tired of being pathetic. I was so sick of feeling like a loser. I needed something. I wanted more than this. And it seemed as if Dark Souls was the only thing standing in my way of feeling incomplete. So fuck it, I re-downloaded it, reinstalled it, added back the mods, and undid everything I did and went back in headstrong. I knew what was going to happen this time. I knew I was going to die a lot. I knew the souls I gather were going to be wasted and faded to nothing. I knew all of that, and yet I kept going.
And when you first meet with the mechanics of the combat system, it kind of makes you want to throw up because it's a lot slower, it kind of feels clunky, and you don't really understand why it feels so odd. Then all of a sudden it hits you. It's because of games like Diablo or Shadow of Mordor or Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance with these super fast, fluid combat systems that feel powerful and amazing to control. Then you come over to old little Dark Souls and you can't help but feel weak and helpless. But don't let these first impressions mislead you. Once you start to understand all the little intricacies and details, you'll fall in love with it so hard that it'll probably just ruin all other games for you. It makes them feel weightless and spongy. This combat, however, it feels real, it feels impactful, and it feels deadly. Even the weakest enemies can destroy you if you don't know what you're doing. It's like every battle is an actual battle. You're not just some god spraying swords, bullets, or spells all over the place with everyone within the perimeter of your attacks exploding everywhere around you. Instead, you are one person using the little tools you have to defend yourself like it was designed to be, and honestly, it's perfect. It is perhaps one of the greatest combat systems in any game that I've ever played, and it's not just a one-trick pony either. They mimic this system in Bloodborne. It's not the same one, it's a lot faster, fluid, has this high risk, high reward feeling, and honestly, it might be better than the Dark Souls system. And if I had to point out one bad thing about the combat system, honestly, it'd probably be the spells. They're either way too strong or they're completely useless. There's no in between. You can either one-hit things with some spells, or some spells just do nothing, nothing at all. The only reason I'd use a spell in this game is to buff your weapon or your own character.
The worst part was finding which way to go. because I had no fucking clue. There was like 5 different paths you can take from the starting area, and all of them but one lead to extremely hard and near unbeatable monsters. But I kept looking, kept discovering new paths until I found the one that was the easiest. Undeadburg. And from there I just kept going, and going, and going. It teaches you something. Unlike a lot of games that hold your hand and force an experience on you, this one opens the gates of opportunity. And although you have to walk through hell to get there, you actually learn something. Not just something about the game, or the lore, or the mechanics, but something about life. And it is because you had to walk through hell. You know what it's like, and you know how to get through it. Yes, I know Dark Souls is just a video game. It's not even comparable to the struggles of real life. Is playing a video game actually going to cause you to improve your life? No, of course not. You are responsible for that. However, with my experience from Dark Souls, it gave me a realization that can improve my life if I choose to use it. And I do. Don't give up. You're going to fail. You're going to be frustrated. You're going to hurt. You're going to suffer. You're going to get so close to your goal and fall and be done for. And what does Dark Souls say? Get back up and try again. If that does not teach you something about life, then I don't know what will. This game has changed me. Yeah, I already knew not to give up. We all hear that. Every piece of media tells you, every famous person tells you, every motivational speaker tells you don't give up. But no one could actually show me until Dark Souls. It gives you first-hand experience of facing tremendous odds, trying to overcome them 999 times, being declined 999 times, and then finally, the 1000th try. That is literally life. I cannot tell you anything about the lore or the story. The First Flame, the Big Arch Trees, the Dragons, Lord of the Rings, Linking the Fire, the War of the Fire, Age of Fire, the Bonfire, and the Transgender Princess or whatever. Yeah, man, I can't do that. You're gonna have to go read up on it or watch a YouTube video on that, because there's nothing I can tell you about the actual lore itself. However, there is something I can say about the narrative and how it connects to the themes of determination and not giving up. You're in a mysterious world with very deep, dark, complex stories surrounding you. And all you know how to do is live through it. You can go the whole game without reading anything or understanding anything about what you're doing. You can just play the game. Opinions on this are going to vary, so I apologize if I say something that seems really off, but I personally believe it says something about ourselves. You and I live on Earth, this huge world with so many backstories and histories that none of us will ever fully understand. Sure, we can read books and watch documentaries about the past, just like we can read blog posts and watch videos describing the lore of Dark Souls. But will we ever really understand it? There were so many visions and so many creators who have crafted it with their own interpretations of it, just as us who play it will have our own interpretations of it. And I think in that it could very well represent our life and the world we live in. There are so many perspectives on certain stories that take place in reality, and we're all trying to find meaning in it. That's what I got. I hope that doesn't stray too far from what anyone else believes it to be, and although it is a stretch, I do like to see it that way, and I hope you all see it in a way that you enjoy.
Praise the motherfucking sun.
You can create your character kind of the way you want to. There's a lot of limitations in terms of looks, but you can choose a class, a starting gift, a name, and then afterwards you can put your skill points into any of the given traits. There's a lot, and they will affect how you play the game. You can also apply this to weapons. You can fucking finish the game with 2 shields if you want. There's a few endings, which is good. Not much choice in terms of dialogue, you can say. In fact, none at all, I'm pretty sure. But at least your protagonist is silent.
It's big and it's beautiful and the level design is spectacular. Almost everything in the world is interconnected and actually feels like this big living world. It's not necessarily open world, it is semi-linear, but I think it better suits this game by far. And you wouldn't believe how long it took me to realize there was multiplayer in this game. There's so much you will miss even after replaying it like 3 times. There's still new things, new locations, new weapons, new enemies that I had no idea about and began to discover on my 4th playthrough.
Ooh, Ah. Whoa. Immersive.
It's fucking beautiful. Look at everything. Dark, depressing, hopeless, mysterious, enigmatic, with a shine of light every now and then. The one game where I stopped to take in the breathtaking scenery before diving in and getting my head fucking stomped by a mushroom. And of course, I'm awe-stricken by the monster design. It never gets old.
If you're playing on PC, then it's terrible. You have to get DS Fix and play with the files and the settings.
Some truly beautiful music composed by Motoi Sakuraba, the truly memorable sound effects that I'm already nostalgic for, the menu sound effect after pressing start. It's fucking beautiful!
It was created by From Software, headed by Hidetaka. I need to see how to pronounce his name. Give me a sec. Hidetaka Miyazaki. It was created by From Software, headed by Hidetaka Miyazaki. Previously known for the work on Armored Core and Demon's Souls, Miyazaki and the whole team responsible for bringing this game to life are truly talented individuals, brimming with game-changing ideas to bring us something that will never let down. Their games aren't just products, they are works of gorgeous art and incredible entertainment that feels fresh from any competitor that could hope to make something just as astounding. I know it sounds like I'm sucking their dicks, and I kind of am, but believe it or not, I actually used to hate them. When I first played Dark Souls and even Armored Core, which my brother Joey mostly played, I was so put off and couldn't stand them for the first few hours. If it weren't for the fact that the optimization on PC is terrible, then I would have valued this game at $70, but because of that and the fact that it's pretty dated, I'd say it's worth $45, but the lessons that it will teach you are priceless. And not only that, it's a really fun fucking game. It's quite cathartic, at least for me. I'm fully relaxed when playing it now because I fully understand the mechanics and dance around with all of the enemies that used to put me through so much irritation and anger. It is truly a fantastic game that I recommend everyone to play, and then pick it back up soon after you give up, so you can finish it. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope you all enjoyed Dark Souls. Please dislike this video if you didn't like it, and please don't subscribe if you don't want to see more. I upload on it on Saturdays, so stay tuned if you want. And a gargantuan thanks to Indie Mouse and Psychrotic. Go subscribe to them. Go! Okay.
This video would not exist without the support of the following gorgeous Patreon patrons. I fucking thank you.
Toodles.